Let's get right into this. We're going to be animating a squirrel in Photoshop. Let's start by opening up Photoshop Elements. There we go. And we're going to make a new blank file to start with. And we'll call this Squirrel Scene 2. Click OK. Got an 11 by 17 document here. Roughing in a ground plane, some perspective lines, and I'm going to call this layer background. Even though we have a background, I'm going to call it BG layout, and I'm going to draw in a tree just so we have something here for the character to relate to, and some bushes behind it, and some grass on the ground there. Now let's go up to our squirrel layer and start drawing in the poses for the squirrel. Just really rough and fast. And I'm using a light blue brush for this. Put his hand in there. And then darken these drawings in with a darker blue. Put in his eye, which is the most important thing. Now we'll go back to a lighter blue and roughen the trail that he's going to, the guide. This is a guide for his jumping action. So here I'm putting in the head, the nose just right, stretch the neck up. And let's roughen some eyes here, just one eye I should say. Eyebrow, ears go back because he's jumping fast. For this action, I didn't have an anticipation pose because having seen so many squirrels running and jumping around, I noticed they rarely have an antic. They just go right into their action, just right away, just fast. So here I'm now putting in his arms and hands. Show that he's jumping forward, and let's get the tail in there. The tail goes back because that's showing you the speed of how he's going. So his tail just goes down fast. And now let's do the last drawing. We see the tail and the legs, and let's start labeling these things and cleaning them up. So this is Squirrel 1, and I'm cleaning this up in black pen. And as you do it, you make small changes here and there. Now let's do Squirrel 7. This is the jump pose. As he jumps out. And Squirrel 11 will be the one where he's halfway out of the frame altogether. And we'll put it in a brand new folder for that date called Squirrel Jumping. Now let's go back to each drawing is saved, and you see that checkerboard pattern means that that is basically just the squirrel drawing. I added that white panel there, and now we're not seeing it, so I can just fill in the squirrel with white paint. Squirrel 11 gets done. I'm saving all of these as JPEGs. The next lesson we'll see how to export and import this into Premiere.